Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Last Year. Today I've got for you a pretty massive squad builder, something that's going to set you back about 4.5 million coins with an absolutely epic trio up front. So first off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins so you can build squads like this, check out the fifashop.co.uk and make sure you use that code LA5TY to get yourself a nice 5% discount. The link you need is down below in the description, and of course with every order comes the chance to win 1 million coins, which is epic. So today's squad, as I said, is going to be very expensive. In goal, Casillas. He's one of the cheaper players in this squad, I'm not going to lie, but he's great. I love him on FIFA. 89 diving, 90 reflexes are his standout stats, and what a bit of a boss he is. Now moving on to the centre-backs, we'll start with a big boy. Thiago Silva, 94 rated. Oh, what a beast he is. 87 pace, 95 defending, 91 heading. Ridiculous, ridiculous stats. And for someone with stats like that, he only cost 370k. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, really. I was expecting him to be 800, 900, but he just wasn't. And then somebody else that looks awesome on this game is the Orange Ramos. You could, if you wanted to, go all out and get that Team of the Year one as well. But I've decided to go with this one right here. 81 pace, 87 defending and 90 heading. Just crazy stats once again. Really, really rapid, and he's 230k, which is great. And then the centre back that we're going to go with finally is this guy right here, Miranda. We needed that Atletico Madrid player for what you will see coming up in just a second. But he's great as well. In form again, 42k, 77 pace, 83 defending, 85 heading, and he's not a bad little player indeed. He's not the strongest, but he's actually a fairly solid player, and I've enjoyed playing with him, so that was great to see. Centre mids in this 3-4-1-2 squad are going to be, we got this guy, who is Gabby, team of the season. And then the other centre mid is going to be his teammate, Diego. Now Diego, stats wise, is pretty good all around, apart from his sort of defending and stuff, but he's mainly known for that dribbling and passing, and he's a fairly cool little player. He's the cheapest one in this squad for sure, by a long shot, but he's alright, you know. I needed him for chemistry, and he actually worked out pretty well. Gabby then was actually slightly better. You know, I didn't notice that he only had 2-star skill moves. I used him as more like a defensive midfielder, and he played that very, very, very well. And he's got some great passing stats. Plays through to them strikers and them wingers very, very well. And he's under 50k for a team of the season player, which is great. Now, out wide, we've got some informs that are going to be rapid. We got this guy, Jesus Navas, 91 pace, 88 dribbling, 82 passing. He's only 160k nowadays, which is great, and he's got that 4-star skill moves. And on the right, we have got a second inform that I've wanted to use for absolutely ages. This guy, Lavezzi, 90 pace, 91 dribbling, 85 shooting. Redonkulous stats. He's come down from around 440k to now around 390, which is good. You know, obviously this market crash is helping you if you want to buy players like Lavezzi. And he's a tricky little player. He didn't do much stats-wise for me, but I think that's because we've overloaded this squad with some ridiculous players. And it's all about these three that I'm building this squad for. This trio. Leo Messi. You could go whatever card of him that you like. But I decided this one. This is all I could afford because I've got some players in my club at the moment. But 8 goals and 1 assist in 9 games is crazy. I wasn't expecting him to score so many goals from Cam. I was expecting him to play the ball through a little bit more. But his work rates obviously meant that he pushed through to striker a little bit more. And he's got a rocket of a left foot. There's no question in that. He's a great player on this game, just a little bit weak. But the dribbling is ridiculous. Now moving on to our Strikeforce. This is what I built this squad about. Boom, Crespo. Boom, team of the season, Aguero. Yes, baby. Crespo, he costs 925k, and he only got me 5 goals, 5 assists in 9 games. But at least those two add above one thing per game, which is great. You know, he at least got a goal or an assist every game, which I'm happy about. He's got 87 pace, 83 shooting, 84 heading. He's 6'1", and he's got the 4-star skills and the 5-star weak foot. I love this guy's left foot, but he was a bit more provider than he was goal scorer, because this guy liked to lap up all the goals. Look at the stats for Aguero right there. 21 goals and 12 assists in just 17 games. That's redonkulous. I love him. He's great. 93 pace, 95 dribbling, dribbling, 95 shooting, 84 passing, 81 heading. Crazy stats. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high-low work rates, which is just perfect. He is just a monster, and I don't want to ever sell him, really, because he's that good. So I tweeted out the other day that I wanted to build a squad around this little trio, and I decided to build this. So it's a great squad. I had a lot of fun playing with it. You'll see that in the clips to come. There's some really nice goals and stuff. If you have enjoyed so far, smash a like on the video. Can we get 2,000 likes for this? That would be epic. And of course, you'll see another video later on tonight if it does nice and well. So let's move over, show you some goals that we got with this squad. Okay, so it is goal time, and we'll start things off with a header from Gabby, moving up from the midfield to get a goal right there. And then the rest of the goals, they're all from either Messi, Aguero, Crespo. I think we might have one epic goal from Lavezzi as well. But Messi, from that cam spot, absolutely rapid. And he made some fantastic runs, like right here. He's so far away from the defenders that he can just cool down, get composed, and stuff it in the back of the net without them even catching him. He is such a class player. I wasn't expecting him to make the runs that he did because, I don't know, I was expecting him to be the one with the ball playing it through to Aguero and stuff. But look at this. Oh, bang. Does 2 defenders with that Berber spin right there and sticks it in the back of the net. A lovely goal. So good, I'm going to show you again. Just absolutely annihilates the defenders. And it's just an easy finish at that point. Crespo then, Aguero doing some work here to win the ball off that defender, gets it into the box, and Crespo's got the easy task of just volleying that one home. He makes some good runs, and that was a nice little dink over the keeper, in off the bar, which is nice. But what I found is that Crespo kind of played provider a little bit more, which is... I think it's probably because he's sort of both-footed, and Aguero was making such crazy great runs that it was always sort of going to work out that way. But that was a lovely finish from Crespo right there. Again, I'm going to show you that one again. Left foot on that 5-star weak foot across the keeper. Really, really nice and powerful. Now we're on to the Aguero goals. He is clinical. He's phenomenal on this game. I haven't used anyone as good as him. I imagine him and Ibra up top together would be just such a dangerous partnership. It'd be unreal. I'm gonna have to try and work my way around that and give that a go or something, because that would just be ridiculous. I think 2 of the best strikers on the game would just be too much for a lot of defenses to handle. But Aguero is just awesome. He'll finish most things for you in front of goal. You know, that's a lovely shot there from Crespo, and that's the sort of thing that he does. You know, Crespo takes the long shot, and Aguero's there to finish it. Like again here, saved by the keeper, but look at this for a finish in off the bar. What a lovely little goal. And we've got 2 goals left with Aguero right now. Some nice football being played. Navas plays it back, and he smashes it into the top of the net. A great goal. One more from Aguero, and then we've got a lovely goal to wrap this video up from Lavezzi. Crespo playing that ball over on his 5-star weak foot. Look at Aguero holding that defender off, and a lovely half volley there to stick that one past the keeper. Really nice technique when he was under such pressure. It was awesome. And then look at this. From that second in from Lavezzi. Boom, what a goal. What a way to end the video. If you have enjoyed, guys, please do smash a like on this. Let's try and hit 2,000, and of course, if it does, you'll see another awesome video later on today. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time. Peace.